Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Dan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. They keep the channel going. They monetize in their way the daily forecast that I put out every day. This is an all signs forecast. It's available to anybody who watches it whenever you watch it, right? So if the message fits, utilize it. If you're watching it on a date that isn't the date that's on the marked video, that's okay. It might be time for you to hear the message. This is originally created for Tuesday, the 26th of April. I'm going to make a little call out. I used to do this with my Patreon subscribers, but I'm going to do it just to my commenters because I know you guys are the ones that are watching every day. What deck do you guys want to see for May? I have a lot of decks on my unboxing videos, but I'm not sure. I have my Oracle deck that I'm going to use, which is going to be the Sacred Traveler, which was given to me by Jen Nichols. Thank you, Jen. That'll be the third in the Denise Linn trilogy of decks that I have that I love. Jen sent me two of them, the Sacred Forest Oracle that we're using this month, and then Sacred Traveler. So that's going to be our Oracle deck for May, but I'm not sure what tarot deck to play it off of. So if anybody has any ideas, throw that up in the comments and let me know. And then if I don't get anything that I feel inspired by, or that I don't get necessarily any comments about it in regards to it, then I'll just pick something that I feel drawn to as we get closer to the end of the week. We are ending out the month on the end of the week on Saturday the 30th, and it looks like I said the other day, it's going to be a new moon then and a solar eclipse. So there's a lot going on, and it's in the sign of Taurus, which we're in Taurus season. So that's great. For those of you that are new, please check out the drop-down menu on any of my videos. There's just stuff in there I want you to know about, like how to support the channel, how to follow me on social media, if you want a private reading, how to do that, and also just some important things I want you to think about when utilizing my readings in general. So just please read through that. That's kind of my statement to those that come here to view the videos. Take the time to read the house rules. Beyond that, if this doesn't fit, don't worry about it. It just means you're working on something different. You know, it's not that anything's broken or wrong. You're not doing anything inappropriate. You're not off your path. You just might be on a different path than the majority of the people that will see this video over time. And what else do I need to say? Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the content. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about me. I am a small channel. I'm trying to grow. Post my videos in groups where you belong, where it's appreciated. Don't put it anywhere where it's going to get you in trouble or infringe upon group rules. We're not trying to create controversy. We're trying to create community. And I think that's it. Let's see what the cards have in store for us this week. Or just for today, actually, I should say. And our card is, wow, we've seen this card like 3 times in the last 2 weeks. The Ace of Cups, guys. It's interesting to me that we see this Ace of Cups, especially with referencing the Sunday reading, which is the underpinning energy, right? Which populates at the end of this video in the lower left-hand corner if you want to watch it. There is a slow burn build, I feel like, that's happening this week. It starts with some Wands energy from yesterday's reading and the day before. We had the 3 of Wands on Sunday, which is going to sort of underpin both yesterday's Knight of Wands and today's Ace of Cups, right? And the Ace of Cups is always a good card, right? It's about love. It's about new love, new emotional connection, new vulnerability, new compassion, new inspiration. All of the aces kind of represent that in their different elemental realm. Cups is obviously that of water and the emotions. Our heart, I believe the heart is where the spirit resides, in between the lower chakras, which are more earthbound, and the higher chakras, which are more spirit bound. And it kind of communicates from there, right? So when we have that 3 of Wands underpinning this, it's sort of this idea of, okay, what is it that I really want? What is it that feels good? Where am I inspired? And how can I find ways to get there? And this Ace of Cups to me feels like, does this feel right in my heart? Does this feel, do I feel naturally, excuse me, naturally drawn towards this? Do I have the emotional strength to pursue my desire, right? And indeed you do. That would be the Ace of Cups. This could be a new boost in our sense of how we feel about a specific situation. It would be a positive boost for that matter, right? It would be an inspiration or an out of the blue, like aha moment that goes like, oh wait, maybe I can actually have this. Maybe I can achieve this. Maybe I can, maybe I do have the strength to accomplish this within me, right? And it's from that direct connection between the Three of Wands. We saw the Knight of Wands yesterday. Wands are both dealing with fire, that energy of action, desire, spiritual movement in a way, right? Or inspiration. This is the emotional well-being or well-feeling around the idea of taking action with that, falling into alignment emotionally in how we feel with what's going on around us, right? I love how she's always holding this heart at her heart chakra center. Meaning, like, even though sometimes our hearts can feel delicate and emotional and we're afraid of them, there's a strength here with her hands cupping this heart. She's like putting it out there on her terms. And I love the idea of that, right? And I love the idea of, taking the time with the Three of Wands in the beginning of this week to really kind of look at how we feel about something, how much do we actually desire whatever it is that we want? And each one of you is going to want something different in your life. Whether it's more money or a better relationship or a better job or, I want to be, more settled in my life 5 years down the road from now. That's the Three of Wands. The Ace of Cups brings us into alignment with that, right? The emotional feeling of that and the well-being of that, right? Sort of the I guess just alignment is the word. It is what I'm feeling here. Now we're going to have some Pentacles energy in the underpinning, right? So that Pentacles energy says to me, we get about creating this, right? The feelings and the desire may be bigger than the steps we're actually able to take in this moment, but we have to trust ourselves and continue to take those steps, right? And so today is the day to check in with our feelings and make sure that we're, not that we're ready, but that we are willing, let's say, because we're certainly ready. The strength of the Ace of Cups says to me that emotionally we are ready. The action of the Knight of Wands from yesterday says that we're inspired and might even like jump the gun a little bit, but that's okay. We can do that. We can be impulsive a little bit and just take action rather than think about or worry about the outcome through fear. And the Ace of Cups is not about fear. It's about faith. It's about faith in oneself, faith in one's heart, faith in one's emotions, faith in others around us and how we choose to connect to them. Remember, we have these hands here around this heart say to me that we have the strength, the choice, the ability to not only hold ourselves up and sort of shield ourselves or protect ourselves in a way, but we can also understand that we're not as vulnerable as we think. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, guys. This should be a very inspirational day for finding exactly what we want and how we feel about it and moving towards it, being inspired by it, feeling in love with life again, or with someone or something or some job or whatever it is that we need to be sort of have that flame kind of reignited. It's getting reignited, guys. That's the feeling with this card. So here we go. This is a new card for us. It's card number 40, which is a 4. And 4s oftentimes to me represent stability, right? Which I like that with the Ace of Cups here, because the aces can kind of be, they're inspirational, but they come out of nowhere and they can kind of be like a crash bang in a good way, like a flash of inspiration, right? That we didn't see coming. And sometimes it can maybe not shock us, but illuminate us or wake us up to something that we didn't see. When I see standing stones here and it's card number 40, it brings me to this idea of stability, right? So stabilizing our emotions, our strength, and I believe strength was the card. Yes. Ancient Oak Spirit for the, yesterday was the word strength. So, and let me just look to Sundays. What was Sunday's theme? Stability, Earth Spirit. Okay, so no wonder. So, what are you barking at? There's nobody. That's me moving pages. I swear to God, this dog, this is Frenchie, he thinks he's like on high alert to save us all from God knows what. Nobody's coming in the house, and he thinks I move a page and he's barking. Anyways, so this is about like stabilizing our desires, our emotions, and then making them real this week. Through that, we're going to see the underpinning energy of that Two of Pentacles and then the Three of Pentacles, which is that successful collaboration towards week's end. So successful movement towards, and it may be small movements or small steps towards big dreams, but allow those things to happen. Standing stones. I love that her dress is red. It makes me think of the red of the heart of the chakra, heart chakra. Right? She's impassioned. Also the red of the fire that we've been seeing in the underpinning of the Three of Wands and then yesterday's Knight of Wands. There's a desire that's drawing her in through this passage, right? This rite of passage as we go through, right? Towards whatever it is we desire. And we have to trust our heart, our spirit, maybe even, calm our mind and our ego and not get into fear and the what ifs or what if this happens, what if that happens, and just move forward. Take the passage, do so in stability, understand that we are stronger than we think that we are. All right, so let's go to read Standing Stones really quick. Standing Stones passage. As you walk, you come across large vertical stones standing in a circle in the center of the sacred forest. You know that to step inside this sacred ring is not to be undertaken lightly. It is an act of power. With solemn grace you enter. Immediately you feel a shift occur within you. It's as if the floodgates of your soul have opened and there is a download of cosmic information occurring within you. She has a whole universe in her heart there, guys. Many believe that standing stones are a place that allows one to embark on spiritual journeys from one realm to another. They can also mark the transition from one stage of life to another. Remember that although life changes, you are eternal. Celebrate all transitions in life and you'll experience profound harmony. A voyage of the heart and soul is ahead. This journey may be spiritual or physical in nature. In either case, it is a kind of sacred pilgrimage. Have courage. A great ship can stay safe in the harbor, but that is not what great ships are made for. Be willing to unfurl your sails and set forth to the open seas. The seas might be rough and the wind is strong, but you are safe and protected. That's those hands, guys. The circle of stones takes you exactly where you need to go. Since the earliest days of humanity, standing stones have been created as places of ceremonies and as ways to honor the divine. Archaeologists have found some that date back to the 4000 BCE. Neolithic people didn't have written language, yet their art and stone circles, sometimes oval or horseshoe-shaped, suggest that they had religious rituals at these ceremonial meeting places. The spirit of the standing stone says, a sacred journey is ahead. Deeper meaning is waiting to be discovered. You are safe. I love that. So let's go to the grounding stone. And on the grounding stone, the word today, or what we're to ground in today as we take this passage or as we get comfortable with these feelings, as we move towards these goals or these desires, as we begin to take steps and contemplate, okay, if that's what I want, and that's how I truly feel, how do I get there? The principle is to relax. Just relax and let it happen. Trust your heart, trust your spirit, trust the strength that you have within you, trust the stability that you create within your own life. This is all part of you, right? Remember, the grounding stone for the week is forgive, right? Where can we forgive ourselves, our mistakes or our mistakes of the past so that we don't necessarily destine ourselves to repeat them in a way, right? Where can we forgive others so that we can be free to kind of love again at a different level, or at a deeper level, or to trust again? Where are these opportunities for finding this for ourselves so that we can move forward in this heart-centered space towards our desires, right? Taking the passage, understanding that we're stable and strong, and that we can move towards this probably with a lot more ease and in a state of relaxation. It's almost like when we relax, it comes to us more easily than if we're worried about it or fretting or not believing it possible. So today would be about it, believing and dwelling in that possibility, especially with that Three of Wands underneath this. Allow that to be your driver and your heart to be your guide. That is your forecast for the day. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let other people know about me, please. Share this out onto your social media feeds and anywhere you can. Help me get the word out, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. It should be incredible. Take care. Bye-bye.